Let's get this thing going. Hello everybody and welcome back to Arknights. It is currently after midnight, so I'm gonna try and keep it down again. But yeah, I almost forgot that Inez and Stainless were gonna be available today. Or maybe it was yesterday.
With a foot in the darkness,
I don't remember now.
Becomes clearer.
Which day did they become available? I guess it was today.
No, you don't belong there.
No, it was yesterday. I guess technically 2 days ago now, but... It's weird that I didn't notice. I'm pretty sure I pulled up Arknights. Yeah, I did. I've done it all 18 days of the month so far. Well, anyway, how is everyone today? I hope you're all doing well. Things have been a bit lonely for me on my end, but I can work through it. Yeah, so main goal of drawing today, before we get into the story and the fun, is getting Stainless, the only character of his subclass that can buff anybody, as far as I'm aware. There's a few other characters of his subclass, but all of them have a restriction to who they can apply buffs to, and it's annoying and dumb, in my opinion. And the other character is Inez, one of the currently most popular vanguards for her ability to reveal invisible enemies rather, and other such little tricks. Hey there, Sarentaku. I don't think I've seen you in a while. Glad to have you back. Yeah, let's get the draws going. Let's see if we can have some luck tonight. Got 7 regular draws, and then I can start dumping dumping regular resources into draws of 10. But, oh yeah, another thing I'm hoping to get, just because I don't have them yet, is cement right here. Got the other 2, just don't have cement. So, 3 characters in this draw pool that I don't have. And there is absolutely no guarantee that I will get any of them, actually. Saren said, yeah, been super busy. Who isn't these days, other than me, apparently?
Show me your brightest smile,
and it's less... The only reason I don't stream as much as I used to is less being super busy and more burnout. I get burned out on things super easily, guys. I kind of hate it. Saren's actually at work right now. Hey, if you're allowed to watch this at work, though, lucky you. I can't even do that at my job. I wish so badly that I could.
Oh, here's your ID card.
Not supposed to?
Hello, Doctor.
How and why are you?
Long-range sniping's my specialty.
Well, I got a lot of 4 stars with this bunch. Okay, time for the 10 draws. Oof. Saren said lack of supervision because I want to. Yeah, that sounds about right. I would totally still watch stuff at work if not for the fact that I have a camera over my shoulder. They would know very quickly.
Captain of Reserve Op Team A6, Orchid, reporting in. Are you the doctor?
Who's the 5-star that we got? Please be cement. I don't even know if I'll use cement that much, but it's nice to complete the set. Heck yeah!
I'm new in engineering. Foreman of Shauna's construction crew out of Rib Billiton. Here's my business card.
Cool! She's just got a neat design. I love how industrial and how much of a miner she appears to be. As in, like, rock miner. But we didn't get Inez or Stainless. We got another 5-star. I don't need another 5-star. I need 2 different 6 stars. Okay. Man, I feel a little awkward tonight, especially after that Freudian slip.
Catapult reporting in. Hey, I can tell you're hella different from that stuff.
Oh my gosh, shut up, Catapult. Who'd I get? Inez! Heck yeah, the ultimate winner of the duo.
Doesn't matter.
Now let's keep going and see if I can get Stainless. I wonder if maybe it's rigged so that you only get characters you don't have until the point that you have all of them. I have seen them do that before, but I don't know if this is that group. Can I get Stainless? Give me Stainless, please. He's taunted me multiple times and never been all that important in the sets that he shows up in. I guess I do still have a lot of those gold items. Oh, well, there's 2 uncommon characters. Before I spend more of that, I've probably got a crap ton of these. I'll take that. I'll take that. Saren said, do you get anything for completing sets? No. And it's not that I'm even completing sets necessarily, it's just I almost have every single character in the game. And I'm sure I'm forgetting somebody, but I'm these 3 might be the last 3 that I'm missing. And I've always had a collector mindset. I've played a lot of games where there's like characters to get or items to get or something. But a game like this that is constantly updating, there is always something I have missed that kind of ruins the collector in me because there's always going to be that one missing piece. I stuck with this game long enough just because I liked the game that I was able to keep collecting and keep with it, and then recently they reran the stuff that I missed. So now this could be a game that I am actually able to collect everything in, with the exception of medals. But I'm not worried about the medals because they do nothing. And I've already gotten pretty much all the medals I wanted, now I just collect them for the sake of bragging rights. Saren said, darn timed events. Right. I actually went for it in Destiny 2 as well. There was a time where I had every possible item in Destiny 2. And it took me a lot of work to get. I was so burned out on that game by the time I was done. But boy, was I proud of it, and I earned the Wayfarer title, which I kept on me for years. But, they kept adding and adding and adding to the game a lot longer than I thought they would, and it got harder and harder and harder to get everything and keep everything, and I was just like, well, I got my Wayfarer title. I'm good. So now I am very far from having everything in Destiny 2, and I'm also too burned out to play it again. But this game, I have a chance. If I can keep sticking with this game as I have been, I have a chance of finishing the game with everything in it. Saren said that's one I never got into. Unfortunately, you missed one of the coolest things I've ever seen in a video game, that being a 20-man raid against the big universe-ending final boss. In a game where you can normally only have 6 people at a time fighting together. Looking forward to the new Monster Hunter? I forgot there was a new Monster Hunter coming out. I haven't played much Monster Hunter. I'd probably enjoy it a lot more with friends, but I'm too much of an introvert, and nobody invites me to play things with them unless it's something I don't have. And every time they do invite me to play something that I actually do have, they invite me once and then move on to something else. Or they only ever invite me at times where I can't play. Whoop! Did we get stainless on the last 10 draw? Number 2 again.
Hi! I'm Cruz.
Ascalon should have showed you my files. Messenger or
Kind of,
mercenary
darn it, but
was.
also, hey,
Doesn't
we got a
matter.
6-star upgrade. That's cool. But that means I gotta keep drawing for stainless. Please give me luck. Oh! Guys, have I achieved streamer luck by streaming this game?
Looking forward to learning.
Only one way to find out. I still think Hummus is a cool character.
Thank you. If you need anything, just say the word. I'll do whatever it takes to make it happen.
Captain of Reserve
I don't use
Op Team
Hummus much, but
A6,
that's only because he's a
reporting
4-star
in.
and I have better
Are you the
units.
doctor?
But Hummus
I
is a
look
cool
forward-
character. If I didn't have better units, I would use him all the time.
My codename is Beagle. I know I didn't do very well.
Man, am I the only one that thinks it feels really weird to say I use them when I'm referring to humanoid characters in a game?
Shu brought me here today.
Brain buds.
I think I wrote my name on a document she was supposed to sign. She said it was fine though. Now that I've signed it, I get to come here to hang out all the time.
She doesn't know why she's here.
Show me your brightest smile, my esteemed customer.
Saren said, I love
Happiness
Rise,
is at
referring to
our
Monster Hunter
shrinking
Rise. The only one I've played is World.
Midnight, at your service.
Saren said, a little slavey. Yeah, right? It feels a little slavey. I don't like it.
Doctor,
We got
we
stainless.
faced so much danger together. Do we still need this paperwork to stand for us being friends? Wait, you mean once I sign, I get to take any of engineering's beauties apart? That's a promise, you hear? Stainless. Done.
Stainless. But yeah, I finally got him. I guess I have gotten streamer luck. Sweet. I've always wanted this guy just to try him out, to see what his buffs do to my strategies and everything, but he was never the main draw, or never a guaranteed in any manner.
What a beautiful
When at least not when I wanted to draw for him. But now I finally had the opportunity and I did it. I got Inez and Stainless. I have the
Step foot in
invisibility
darkness,
killer
The light becomes clearer.
and the buffer. Oh my
You wanna
gosh,
see?
so many upgrades.
No, you don't belong there.
I didn't even realize I got Paprika at some point. What the heck? Well, cool. Currently the only chain medic in the game is now buffed. That's good. Alright, let's check out profiles. Cement, Duelist. Honestly, one of the weakest character types in the game. Not in the sense of being actually weak, but in the sense of just having an awful balance. They are very strong units, but they just don't do much. Anything they do, a lot of other units can do a lot better, basically. Alright. Combat experience not available. Usually it says none, or however much they have, or classified or something. Not available? Does she have a secret history? Place of birth, Rimbilliton. Race, Zalak. I don't remember what that is. I think maybe raccoon or something. Shauna Molman, leader of Rimbilliton's Shauna's construction crew. Proficient in engineering techniques such as boring, tunneling, and laying concrete. I thought it was gonna say. I thought I was gonna say boring old chipping away or something like that. Engineering techniques such as boring, tunneling, and laying concrete. She first came into contact with our engineering department during the renovation of a nomadic operation platform. Now, as a non-resident engineering consultant, she participates in relevant Rhode Island missions under the codename Cement. Deals 150% of attack as damage to all enemies within attack range. That is actually decent for a duelist. Most duelists can only focus on one enemy. And it is auto-recovery, which is also rare for duelists.
Yeah. If the mines just provided workers with recorders, it would save us so much hassle.
Provided workers with quarters? What? Or recorders? If I level her up, gain 6% physical damage reduction. Effect doubles after being deployed for 35 seconds. Blueprint corrections, huh? And new skill learned gains 15 stacks of a buff that grants 13% defense per stack. A stack is consumed each time damage is taken. Can manually deactivate skill. Interesting. So yeah, not bad at all, I think. Whoops. I almost forgot. I believe they just released a skin for Cement here that I happened to get. It looks great. I love it. Okay, let's check out Stainless next.
Cool. I suppose you really do make your logistics people fight too. Not that that's much of a problem. How about a little pay bump, eh?
You're gonna make me fight, give me a pay raise. I mean, fair enough, man. Do I have a skin for Stainless? I totally do. Oh, it's a beach skin, too. Sure. Okay, Stainless Artificer. Blocks 2 enemies, can use support devices in battles. You can carry 2 support devices, deploy up to 1 with different effects depending on skill. Skill 1. When this skill is equipped, device gives an ally operator attack plus 12%. When activated, immediately gain a device. Attacks deal 140% of attack as physical damage, and device effects increase by 2.5. All active devices are destroyed when skill expires. So this object improves an ally's attack power. Device cannot be attacked. Give an allied operator within range plus 12% attack, unlimited duration. Level 2, if I was able to level him. You can carry 2 support devices, deploy up to 2, with different effects depending on skill, and skill 2 is when the skill is equipped. Device gives an ally operator 1 SP every 3.5 seconds. Attack plus 25%, defense plus 25%, and attack all blocked enemies. Device boosted to grant 1 SP every 2.5 seconds, but HP loss is doubled. HP loss. And what have we got info-wise? Combat experience 1 year. Place of birth Victoria. Stainless, a mechanical engineer and the leader of Squad 11 of the Londinium Citizens Self-Salvation Corps. After fighting together with Rhodes Island during the Londinium incident, he signed a long-term cooperation agreement with Rhodes Island and currently participates as an engineer in various operations across Victoria. Cool. Lastly, Inez. We can increase her DP cost, which is... There we go. That was weird. It loaded into nothing. Increase the DP cost of a Vanguard, which is really nice because she's supposed to be the first one on the field, but she's of a specific subclass that also is meant to be dropped and pulled out over and over. Not as much as It's not ambushers. Not as much as fast redeploys, but close. Of course, we want to level this. Next attack deals 45% of attack as arts damage to the target every second for 3 seconds. Gains 2 DP. Erica Lindbeck as the voice. Combat experience 19 years. Place of birth Cosdell. Confirmed infected. Former Sarkaz mercenary Inez. She briefly participated in Cosdell's chaotic civil war until faking her death and disappearing during the Chernobog incident. She proceeded to conceal her tracks, but ultimately re-established contact with Rhodes Island during the Londinium incident. The details of her experiences in the meantime remain unverifiable, but with Ascalon's guarantee, she ultimately signed strategic cooperation terms with Rhodes Island. Faked her death and disappeared during the Chernobog incident, which was the incident that occurred at the very beginning of the game. It's just weird because I don't remember her being mentioned during that. But also Ascalon. Hold on, I forgot to... Whoops. Activate those, makes them easier to track down. This sorting system is messing with me. Inez does not have a skin yet, but the name Ascalon sounds familiar. Oh, bodyguard to operator Incandescence, not Ascalon. I don't recall either Incandescence or Ascalon. Maybe Ascalon is in my group. I can't remember who Ascalon is. But this character's profile mentions Operator Incandescence. We have no clue who Operator Incandescence is. Why have I never upgraded her rank? That helps explain why she is awful for me to use. Yeah, I don't find Adriana to be all that useful, especially because she's part of one of the coolest groups in the game, but she is very much not one of them. She is... what's the classification? Sea Hunter? Something like that. She's technically part of their group, but she is so much plainer than the rest of them, and nowhere near as useful, in my opinion. Her second skill, normal attacks no longer attack enemies below 50% HP. It's like, okay, I guess that's one way to sort them out and prepare them for other units to defeat them instead, but seems a little weird to cop out on a kill. Then there's the fact that she has absolutely abysmal defense. Maybe that's normal? I don't know. I wish I liked Andriana more. I don't remember her boosting her. I don't remember boosting her up to E2, admittedly. And I do really like her design. I arguably like this one more just because I love this cool plastic snap case for something like a sniper rifle. That's just neat. But also, I think this was the first skin I ever bought in the game because I thought it was for a different character. I wasn't familiar with all the characters in the game yet. Anyway, I think that's enough of that. That's enough. Enough of the character juggling and info dumping.
Too much room here, but this place could use some decoration.
Can I upgrade Inez? I forgot to
With a foot
look.
in the darkness, the light becomes
I don't think I
clearer.
can.
You want to see? No. You don't belong there.
I can, but I forgot to dump this stuff in.
Are you sure I need to watch these? Back in Kasdel, you used to lead my people.
There's some lore on the Doctor there.
Great. Even in the middle of a war, you people still insist on these goddamn ceremonies.
Oh, chill out. Don't gotta have a ceremony, just saying you're promoted. Attack range expands, gains plus 60% attack and invisibility. Each attack grants 1 DP and steals 5 attack speed from the target, which is a very unique thing to Inez, being able to steal enemy stats. Set that as default, I guess. Then again, yeah, let's keep it that way. Well, darn. I am very low on credits. Oh well, this'll do.
Sure, I need to watch these. Back in Kasdel, you used to lead my people.
Alright. That be that for real this time. Let's get into the gameplay. And you'll notice my sanity's already low. That's because I let the game do some grinding just in case I didn't get the time to stream tonight. We have, I think, 3 more missions to beat, perhaps? And I wish that I had the time in my weeks to watch the cutscenes, but I also kind of don't because I'm feeling lonely, and this story sounds really sad. But to be fair, it is the backstory of how the Doctor came to lose his memory. This map looks familiar. I feel like I already did this one. Maybe I'm thinking of this one. Hey there, Lunar Phoenix. Indeed it is good morrow. How are you doing? Ah, this is the map I was thinking of. Also, notice the map shape is in the shape of a heartbeat monitor, which is another hint to the tragic nature of the story. Remind me, Lunar Phoenix, you were just... Oh no, wait. Are you a friend of mine from Discord? You are, aren't you? Well, this looks simple enough, though I don't remember what these are. I bet it's this. Witchcraft Ballista. Periodically fires missiles that deal arts damage to your units while healing enemy units. Can be destroyed. Can be destroyed. That's good to know. Which, it's annoying that they're there, because these are the ideal spots to use, I would think. At least I can put units in here. Lunar said, I'm doing pretty well this far, currently playing Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, and yes, I'm in your server, I just don't talk much, which my apologies for that. No problem, man. I'm an introvert myself, I totally get it. Let's swap out Saga for Inez, because why not?
W on my team? Whatever. I'm just wondering what crap she's up to this time.
Swap out Cubi. What the hey, let's try it out Stainless.
Squad 11 of Self-Salvation Corps, joining up with Rhodes Island.
This might be an awful build, but we'll see. The Doctor begins to understand the rules of Terran warfare and witnesses the disintegration of an infected for the first time. Okay, so this version of the Doctor is not familiar with the world we are in, with the world he is in yet. And this is before he lost his memory. Hey there, Maruharu. I haven't seen you in a hot minute, I don't think. There's also Saren's talking again. Said, I'm also in the Discord, but that's obvious, not where we met. Yeah, I know that. Maru said, yeah, it's been a while. Indeed. Glad to have you here, though. It's nice to see some folks in the chat hanging out.
Reap not what's sown by malice.
Hold on. Wandering mercenaries whose attacks deal splash damage to units on 4 adjacent tiles can cut stabilizer chains. That's interesting. Well, let's do this then.
Picked out your bait yet?
Lunar said, honestly, no clue if I'm an introvert, to be honest. Like, I'm pretty talkative. I just tend to be busy quite a bit of the time since I work like 10 hours a day. Gotta work tomorrow, too. I just tend to not talk much in Discord. I'm pretty talkative, too, but it's like, I gotta hit the right note in conversation, or be in the right mood. Which, I'm in the right mood quite often. It's just like, sometimes I don't know what to talk about, and if I don't know what to talk about, then I'm just dead quiet most of the time. Unless I really feel like I have the need to say something.
I will sink your corpse into shadow. No one will find it.
Let's do this.
You can't hide your fear.
Okay, serious face.
Is this guy going to try and attack what's in his range? It doesn't seem like it.
Ready to go. Stay clear of the blast.
Lunar said, yeah, very fair though. Tends to be a mood thing for me as well. So how's your night been so far? Been kind of lonely, but it's getting better.
Better watch your step.
Hiya! Take like water.
It's nice to be streaming again. I wish I wasn't so motivated to stream less these days.
Watch your step.
Because I do really like streaming.
Nothing can mask the scent of despair. Nothing can mask the scent of despair.
Is this a bad idea? Let's find out. Oh gosh. Inez is going down.
You can't hide your fear.
I'm all stuck.
Never mind, she's saved. For now, at least.
If you're really sow the mountains when summer leaves a white dew. Seed the
I'll do
plains
this.
when equinox paints russet hue.
You can't hide your fear.
And now I can do this.
Want a candy? Take like water.
These guys are all stuck attacking Mulesies. Oh yeah, I forgot her abilities locking these guys back here too.
This time, we can make up for the missing death.
Better watch your step. They only remember my meet your death. No one knows my name.
Good luck, airborne man. Now to try something new. Let's do this.
Hiya! Let animosity be gone with the flow.
And speed things up a little bit.
I will sink sink your corpse into shadow.
I think I'm going to experiment a little bit more, maybe. Let's try taking these two out. Putting her in.
Here's Scott.
Putting him here.
Hold the barricades!
演習これらの兵がいかにして誕生したとは記憶にとどまったままです。
They only remember follow me into the shadows.
Heck yeah. That was a very experimental run, but I liked it. It went well. It was extremely clunky, but that just goes to show how terrible the enemy is. Lunar said, very nice, man, and I get that too. Streaming can be pretty fun, though, when things come up. When things comes up, it can bring the mood for it down a bit. Kinda... Your grammar messed with me for a second there. He said I don't really stream much, but when I do, I tend to stream during my days off for like 5 to 8 hours on something I felt like doing. I personally would like to get back into doing YouTube, but the mood for it tends to come down, especially with how crazy the internet is nowadays. You seem to be doing pretty well so far, though. Are you winning, son? Well, you just saw so far I am. I'm not winning in the game of life, I'll tell you that, but I think I'll get there eventually. The doctor tries to develop new oropathy medicine through self-experiments. Teresa senses the internal conflict in the doctor's mind. Oof. Is he experimenting on himself? Is that what that just said? And once again, one exit. Ooh, and there's holes back here to drop the enemy into if I can freeze them in place. Luna says, to be fair, life is a never-winning game. You just gotta play it to the best of your abilities and make the best of it. So play the game how you like to. In the end, I'm sure it'll turn out fine. Yep, that's what I'm working on. I'm trying to play the game in a way I'd like even more, though, and that's the hard part. Getting into new habits and getting rid of the old ones, etc. Maru said, I gave up on life already. Do I want to stick with what I have? That is the question. Maybe I shall. Lunar said you lost the game. Well, gosh dang it, Lunar, now we all lost the game, but the fact you mentioned it means you lost it first. Oh shoot, the doctor's actually talking. Administrator level encryption. Image number 0018_admin. Activating recorder, beginning video record. Video record, I guess. While I slept, the ruins of our homeland nurtured new life. Originium is what guides their development, reshaping the life forms from Talos 2 to have a similar appearance to us. I am rather fortunate. I have been able to leap across the millennia to communicate with them. I have even considered myself one of the people of this land for a time, experiencing their past and future. Lunar said, what game? Yeah, oh, you're not familiar with that game? That's been one of those... that's been like one of those universal inside jokes since I was a kid. The only rule of the game is to never mention or think about the game. The moment you do, you lose. That's the game. Says, but in the end, I am not of here. I have even begun to feel uneasy about Teresa's efforts. Lunar said, yeah, and you lost the game again. I mean, so did you, though. You're bringing us both down, man. If the Originium project ends in failure, no, even if it is merely postponed for some time, Teresa counts it even the future that I promised to Amia. The inhabitants of this planet, some of the few life forms known to us, are but illusions that will break at the slightest touch. Lunar said, I'm aware of it, but only learned it after I turned 21. Saren said, the game equals never-ending curse. At least it's better than the song that never ends, which I will not sing because I don't remember all the lyrics. I have been lying to them and to myself for a very long time now, but how will I explain it to Calcit, or to Teresa, or Amia? Am I supposed to tell them that all the pain they have been through is the key to their salvation, and they must stop fighting? That all of Terran civilization is a fleeting dream, and only by being assimilated into Originium will we have the opportunity to avert our fate? I wish I knew what he was talking about. Seeing the lives of those they call the infected dissipate like smoke brings pain to my heart. It has long been a common sight on Terra, but it always marks the end of life, sorrowful and cruel. It has been too long since I've heard a voice full of life. I can't just see them as unexpected sparks. But what I see cannot be called a warrior's death. Rather, they have given in to the Originium's assimilation, passing through death to join the assimilated universe, a chance where life can break through the deepest darkness. Should I bow in silence at their deaths, or should I quietly rejoice at the smooth progression of the project? Is it for this reason that Teresa dedicates herself to her research? Oh, it is for this reason that Teresa dedicates herself to her research. Calcit, our Alma 10, has also chosen to believe in the potential of Terra, chosen to resist Originium and put an end to war. But what about me? The Originium project was built upon the efforts of countless generations, and in that time, billions of our compatriots have died, all in exchange for a mere 10,000 years that I have spent waiting and waiting. And now the flint and tinder are in my hands. After all the long years, how could I abandon it? Because Terra has left me pleasantly surprised in a few short years? Because of the choices that Teresa and Calcit made? Even if Amia has moved me to compassion, would I not have been the selfish one all along? They awakened me to be their salvation, but in truth I am destined to bring them to annihilation. So, as far as I can gather here, the source of Originium was a project that he and his people created thousands of years ago. And the fact that it kills people is technically part of the project because it's not a proper death or something. It, like, sends them into another universe or something like that. But they don't know that. They see it as death, and now he's thinking maybe sending them to another universe is a bad idea. Or something like that. It's like, as cruel as the world is, I'm starting to think there could be hope for it. But I already started the project that was supposed to save us all. And now should I cease the project and let Terra continue? Or let the project continue and just allow these people to suffer? Saren said, finally break time. Awesome. They awakened me, their destroyer, as if I were their savior. Chokes back tears. Hamia. Kasset. What should I do? Priestess. What should I do? Perhaps I should reveal everything to Kasset and Teresa. Originium has led them down roughly the correct path. Arrogant though it may be, this has been sufficient for these souls to perform a new kind of miracle. Perhaps I must re-examine Teresa and Kalset's plan. Babel's research has proceeded faster than expected, but Terra's political structure is rather primitive, and Babel does not yet have the ability to transcend the barriers of race and nation so that it may represent Terra as a whole. Believe in Terra. Believe in the people to build their own future. Carry on with the project. At least the vestiges of those who came before can live on within Originium. Believe in her. Stop her. Whoa. The heck am I looking at? This looks crazy. The Doctor makes the ultimate choice between the civilization of the past and the present. At a place unknown to any others, the Doctor meets with Teresis. Oh gosh, so many gerbils. No, and of course Inez can't reach them. And now I can place her here.
Nothing can mask the scent of despair.
Of course, it attacks the same one. Oh well.
Roar. Nothing can mask the scent of despair.
Tastes like water.
Hostiles inside.
Better watch your step.
Oh boy, catch on, guys.
I got this. Focus elsewhere.
Sow the mountains when summer leaves the white dew. Seed the plains when equinox paints russet hue.
Nothing can mask the scent of despair. You can't hide your fear.
Let's do this.
An improv.
Right behind you.
Nothing can mask the scent of despair.
Want a candy? Now's not the time for hellos.
Let's do this. Okay. I guess I'll speed things up now. Hold on. Why is she taking damage? Excuse me?
You can't hide your fear.
Must have been chain damage of some kind. Like, specifically relating to these chains. Tinkerer, wandering artificers whose attacks deal arts damage. Starts with low altitude hovering and has reduced attack range when losing the hovering status. Interesting.
Oh, wishes. I beg you, coalesce.
You can't hide your fear.
Speed things up again.
No one knows that you've stepped into my domain.
Let's do this.
You can't hide your fear.
Let's get
Alright, all the... Hold on a minute. Is that a frickin' guitarist? All these scrap warriors showing up, and then here comes Mr. Heavy Metal. Just rocking his way across the battlefield. Heck yeah, I love it. Oh, it's on... Oh, it burns things. So that's where the fire came from, I guess. I just couldn't see it because of all the cows.
I wasn't supposed
That's really funny, though.
There weeds, mounds, and ruins.
Hidden Mick Gordon. After many years, Teresa's finally prepares for his departure to Londinium. Ascalon attempts to stop him to no avail. Teresa believes in the future of Babel. Ascalon is here? Ah, Manfred. Not Ascalon. I just want to see who Ascalon is. I don't remember if she's an operator that we can actually use or not. Well, this is an ominous looking room. The most ominous round table you've ever seen. Oh wait, this is Ascalon. I'm a dunce. Okay. I forgot the new operator's name was Ascalon. Double face palm. Saren said if I die, I blame my crazy coworkers driving. Oh dear, don't die, please.
No more than usual.
I am so happy I finally have Ash. Her skills are fun, even if they're a bit obsolete now. Ah, now I have to guard the very center of the battlefield. And I cannot guard all four sides together. I can only guard these two, or the four squares around it, most likely. Tricky, tricky. I'm gonna check something
With
out.
a foot in the darkness, the light becomes clearer. You want to see?
Oh wait, I can't level
No.
Mizuki enough.
You don't belong there.
And I have nothing that I need to promote this guy. What the crap, man? I've had Mizuki for a long time. He's one of the first 6 stars that I drew out of a limited pool. He was useful, but it's a shame he wasn't more useful at the time. At least to an early game player. Saren said, lol, 3 night shift employees in the McDonald's drive-thru rocking out to Britney Spears. Hey, that sounds like a good time to me. What you should be rocking out to, though, is the He-Man Heya song. And if you don't know that meme, freaking hit me up and I'll send you a link. It's amazing. Absolutely glorious. Oh yeah, classic? Heck yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Let's look at these ambusher skills here. Maru said I love old songs in general, meme or not. Right?
I don't need too much room here, but this place could use some decoration.
Got a fatigued op in here? What the heck? Oh.
Rhodes Island really treats us well. Oh, don't be
Oops,
so
not
humble.
decoration
this
mode.
is much better than the dump we used to live in.
Wait a minute.
Ooh, I love this icy modern feel.
I would like to stack all of my borrowed ecological research materials over here. I trust there will be no issues with that.
With a foot in the darkness, the light becomes clearer. You want to see? No. You
What was I
don't belong there.
doing? I just totally spaced. Hold on a minute. Okay. I remember now. I already did it. Okay, so some enemies will come here and come this way, some will go up there and show up this way. So I guess the main directions I'm going to want to guard are here. Probably gonna want a lot of AoE. Mario said, why Ina's S1? Because I literally just got her today and do not have the resources to level her further. I got her during the earlier part of the stream. Same for Stainless, that I can't even get him to E1 yet. Oh, why S1 though? Why skill 1? I mean, why not? It's a constant thing that she's constantly doing. I think that's all I really need at the moment. Like this, don't get me wrong, this is helpful, but this one's only gaining DP when the skill is active. Which is still useful, but I don't need her necessarily long term. I don't think anyway. So I'm using her S1 because basically every 3 seconds I gain 2 DP. But also because I don't think I need invisibility on this current map. Okay. Let's take Dusk and Mostoma. Let's see how well I can do with a combination of Ascalon and Mizuki. Gotta have the healers in there. I have no idea if this is gonna work out, but This is a heck of a stage, and I've got some food over here, and I'm feeling real hungry, so I'm gonna take a bite of that. Wait, let's do this first. As Teresa shifts the strategic focus to Victoria, excuse me, the Civil War reaches its final moments. The Doctor draws up one final plan to retake Cosdell, and Babel's victory is close at hand. Okay, food time while I think about this.
Easy peasy.
I'm listening.
Lunar said, "What kind of food you got over there?" Panda Express. Honestly, I should have eaten it a lot earlier, but I was just feeling really weird for a while. Also, I ate part of my lunch super late because I didn't have time to eat all of it on my initial lunch break.
Nothing can mask the scent of despair.
Let animosity be gone with the flow. Would any of you like to be my paint?
You can't hide your fear.
No one can see me.
不是总能帮我找到自己的位置呢。
Okay, I need to start putting down some... Yeah, let's do this.
A word I've not heard. 小菜一碟。
Hiya. Oh, wishes. I beg you, coalesce.
What the... Her skill isn't activated. How did she end up with a dragon over here? What the crap, Dusk? That's way outside of Dusk's range right now. How did that happen? You know what? I wonder if it has something to do with his skill. The unit probably got right here, just within Dusk's range, and then got flung back over here in the middle of Dusk's attack. So the dragon ended up all the way over here. Maru said it's her talent when she's E2. Yeah, but, like, it's supposed to show up within her range, I thought. Saren said I got a McDouble. Maru said I had oatmeal with banana, because why not? Lunar said, ah, fair enough. You got their orange chicken then, or you get something else? I had homemade tacos earlier, and they were great. Yeah, I always get their orange chicken. Orange chicken's great. I also got honey sesame chicken. And... a new kind of steak that I don't remember the name of. I think it was just black pepper steak or something. Lunar said, also, Maru bananas are pretty good, especially in oatmeal. You get any strawberries with it? Maru said I put strawberry syrup in it. Nice. Oh gosh, no. No, you don't.
Magma will dredge up originium veins. Keep your distance.
She was not supposed to go down that fast. What in the world?
Don't keep me waiting.
Okay, I'm gonna do this.
You can go do something else.
This time, for glowing mag.
小菜一碟，随时都可以上啊。
No one knows my plan behind you.
Hiya. Oh, wishes. I beg you, coalesce.
Relax, it'll be over in an instant.
Still mulling things over, Dr. Professor?
This is really tricky to keep track of.
I'm listening.
Still mulling things over, Dr. Professor. Conviction will throw you off pace.
合适的指示总得有人，也总会有人来处理掉恶徒呢。
Want a candy? Oh, wishes. I beg you, coalesce.
Saren says, I also got a banana chocolate chip muffin and a caramel iced coffee. Lunar says, that's not too bad, still sounds pretty good. Also, banana muffins are great. Now I want a banana bread. Banana bread's pretty good. I think I usually prefer zucchini bread, but... Lunar said also, Winter, that honestly sounds great. Yeah, it is great. Okay, we narrowly beat this with all 3 life points still intact. That was a very close near miss at the beginning there. Suddenly, Star Wars Canyon? On the eve of victory, the unexpected happens. Teresa is made aware of the Doctor's chaotic thoughts. I said Star Wars Canyon because this reminds me of the pod racing, which I'm sure we can all agree was one of the coolest scenes in all of Star Wars.
Job's done. Be sure to rest up now.
I'm sorry, child, this should have been my burden. This looks pretty final. But it also looks not quite final. This looks rigged. Is this a rigged map? Start, no sanity, roster cannot be changed. Yes, this is a rigged map. Outside Rhodes Island of Babel Cosdell. What? Rhodes Island existed before Babel fell? As the war approaches its end, Babel's landship is stripped of all its defenses, and the assassins targeting Teresa flood in. What are we about to see? What tragedy is about to befall us? The dust has settled. Oh, there's Teresa. Teresa, what happened? Oh, it's young Amia. It's okay, Amia. I'm here. I'll take care of things. Warning, PRTS access detected. Searching internal array, administrator permissions found. Are you sure you want to disable all defense systems? Confirmed. Optimal route calculated. Data uploaded. Safety window countdown has begun. PRTS standing by. Is this your final decision, Doctor? My kin, I honor your resolve to die for your goal. Unidentified targets detected. Activate an alarm. Alarm cancelled by administrator. Optimal route loaded to command system. Tactical configuration complete. Safety window countdown has begun. Immediate action required. And that's supposed to force them on the path to Teresa, I guess. Okay. I'm used to seeing a lot more going on. Is this you, Teresa? I'm wrapped in some invisible bubble. I can't see or hear anything. Amiya, I never thought it would end like this. I thought we would have more time. The King of Sarkaz, I wish I did not have to pass this burden to you so suddenly. But the truth is too cruel for you now, Amiya. Someday you'll be able to decide if my decision was right or wrong. And I only have half an idea of what's going on. Because I haven't had time to actually watch the cutscenes. Oh, that's more what I was expecting. Interesting that it's still all zoomed in. Goodbye, Amiya. It will all be over when you wake up.
Mission accomplished.
The last thing Amiya remembers is sleeping inside the black bubble. Teresa is gravely wounded. She uses the last of her strength to bestow the Civilite Eterna on Amiya. At this moment, the doctor appears before her. I wonder what would have happened if I didn't put the block there. Of course, I guess it would have counted as a failure. Farewell, Doctor. All this should have belonged to you. Umbral Door. Deals arts damage to your nearby units every second while healing enemy units. When destroyed, Amiya loses a percentage of HP. Well, that's quite an interesting field. I'm guessing these are the Umbral Doors. Do I have a fixed team again for this? I do not. Well, at least I don't have to worry about too many split paths. 2 exits, but they do have choke points in front of them. That makes things much easier, methinks. I guess let's try this same squad, see how it goes. Probably won't go well, but... Teresa is glad to see Amiya asleep. Saren said, ew, break's over. What a great way to spend your break time watching the end of a tragedy. Teresa decides to wipe the doctor's memories in her final moments. Within the endless memories, she finds that unexpected figure. There's so many big story reveals happening in this adventure, but I just do not have time for all the cutscenes unless I want to get super burned out on things. And I'm forced to wait for someone to make a summary that I can watch in a half hour.
Let's go! Oh, speaking of which...
My memories, they're fading. Sever the past and seek your true self, Doctor. Amiya. I was right. The memory that your mind refuses to give up, the one... What the...
Volcano. We're just here to collect.
It cut itself off. Did anybody see that? I did not click anything. Didn't even do an accidental finger twitch. That's really weird. Rotates and changes direction of attack when Amiya activates Eternal Dust. Deal 10% of max HP as damage to Amiya when defeated. So I guess we need to keep these things alive, I'm assuming. Wait, which way are they going? Oh gosh, they're going up.
Picked out your bait yet?
No, wait. Those guys are not. Okay.
Easy peasy.
Spring breeze, timely rain. Now we sow the grain.
Of course, I guess that puts this in range of my units, but oh well. I'm sure I can afford a couple losses.
Like water.
Let's do this.
Would any of you like to be my paint? If you're really so
Oh gosh, there's more.
when summer leaves the white dew, seed the plains when equinox paints russet hue.
You can go do something else.
I probably should have brought Saria. I'll do this. Inez is proving to be absolutely useless up there. That was really bad placement on my part. And now I do this.
Want a candy? Take like water.
This time, ashes from volcanoes.
Still soaking yourself in the past?
Better leave the setting of the sun. The brush draws up the peaks. Better leave the fine brush at
Did
home.
she not attack any of those guys? What the heck?
Like water.
Still manning things. Use your weapon to tell
Maru said attack speed reduction.
You want my opinion?
Come on, go down
Meaningless
already.
here.
Maru said from Amiya's bubbles. Gotcha. Why?
Don't worry about
Heal
me,
faster,
Professor.
please.
I've scaled a lot more volcanoes than you can imagine.
Is Amiya the boss of this mission? I thought I was supposed to keep her alive.
Let animosity be gone with the blood. This time, a flowing magma. Please, slow your steps.
The fact that there are no more enemies spawning tells me I'm probably supposed to destroy all of these things.
You want my opinion?
Locked and loaded.
No one can see me.
放心大胆地布置战术吧。
Well, let's at least destroy these ones, I suppose. If I'm
You
able.
want my opinion?
合适的指示总得有人，也总会有人来处理掉恶徒呢。
If you're really clear skies for Qingming,
Man, that attack speed reduction is nuts. I should have brought a fast redeploy.
They only remember follow me into the shadows.
I'll So why did I face them toward the middle? That was a weird decision on my part.
博士的只兄弟有人，也总会有人来处理掉恶徒呢。
I'm fully aware this is probably painful to watch.
随时都可以小菜一碟。
I wasn't supposed to plant you into the soil to grow
We'll take
anew.
Inez out. Do this.
I wish to take 5.
I guess I can take these two out.
随时都可以上啊。
Easy peasy.
That'll do.
Want a candy? Now's not the time for hellos.
Alright, because it's not a ranged, technically not a ranged unit, so it's not doing its usual attacking. Let's do this. There we go. Oh, Amiya stepped out.
Don't keep me waiting.
Want a candy?
I guess I can pull her out now.
I'm listening. Nothing can mask the scent of despair.
Oh, what the?
I know what to do. Don't worry.
Not expected.
Not today. Blackranch and bone bear weeds. Mounds and
Is Amiya the boss now?
bloom fields.
Or is she supposed to be allowed to get out? I have no idea. Guess we'll find out in a second. Immediate loss. Okay. So that was one giant waste of time. I'm sorry, everybody. I had no
Hold
idea.
your hand tight and your breath with it. What comes next might be a little disorienting, but press on.
So now I know. Break all the things before a bunch of them show up. What's this description here? Amiya in quotes. This is Amiya. Permanently invulnerable. Umbral Shadows controls umbral doors in combat, which deal arts damage over time, up to a certain distance, and heal enemies. Umbral Flicker periodically causes umbral doors to rotate and change the direction of attack. Loses HP when an umbral door is destroyed. Periodically launches particles in 8 directions, which do not deal damage, but temporarily reduce attack speed significantly. Also, what's this guy? Rogue Mercenary Bass. Agitated rhythms and intense rumbling form the melody of the nomadic city of Kosdal. The members of this metal band have transformed their weapons into musical instruments, blending their dual roles as mercenaries and musicians. Targets one of your units, continuously dealing arts and burn damage to the target, and all operators connected to that unit by stabilizer chains. Interesting. Okay, definitely want a different team setup. Inez is practically useless in the position I put her in, so let's go with the old tried and true for now. Want Shu and Saria. Dagon Breaker and Hodover. Texas. 1 or 2 best healers. Two of my best casters. And what the hey? Actually, no, not Inez. I have a better idea. Let's bring Phantom. I think this build should work. Interesting that in this fight, I don't need to worry about absolutely bombarding the final boss because she's just kind of doing her own thing. Seek your true self. Remember that your mind refuses to give up the one... why does it cut off? Is that supposed to happen? Is that supposed to be like, that was her moment of death, she didn't get to finish what she was saying?
Spring breeze, timely rain. Now we sow the grain. Bad luck. You ran into me.
Texas making very short work of that thing. Lunar said, could be. Apparently the name of the game is skipping. I mean, I skip a lot of the dialogue, but the only reason I do that is because those cutscenes can literally take a half hour or more to get through just on their own. And then a lot of these missions come with 2 cutscenes. If I was to show all the cutscenes in a single stream and do the gameplay, I would literally be streaming for most of the day. Let's deal with this one. Maru said I still have to catch up on the story. Lunar said, yeah, that's true.
If you're really incapable, branch and bone bear weeds, mounds and ruins bloom fields.
She's been extremely slowed down. Boop.
Guilty will be punished.
Boop. Oh, dang it, I had to point that way.
I'm with you.
This will keep you quiet.
Hiya. Let animosity be gone.
That one turned the heck around?
Better leave the fine brush at home.
Want a candy?
Now let's do this.
Order acknowledged.
Copy the infinite with the tangible. Bring the intangible to life.
I forgot to keep using Saga's skill up here. Click, click, click. There we go. That was weird.
Seize the moment. Seize the moment. The battlefield.
Who just died? Hold on a minute.
Where do you think you're running?
Okay, it was Phantom. Never mind, we're good.
Just who are you weaklings going to stop like that? I see them. I'll be outside. Moving to designated location.
You boop.
Just who are you weaklings going to stop like that?
Boop. Come on. Stop that. Maybe I need a new mouse. I have been using this mouse for many years.
If you're really clear skies for Qingming, rain clouds for Guyu.
Pass on your last words.
Take out that one.
Moving to designated location.
This time, with a flowing magma. Please, slow your steps.
The guilty will be punished! I'm with you.
He's been compromised.
You saw nothing. Need speed to succeed.
You can go here. Click! Gosh dang it. Then I can do this.
The battlefield.
Now I'm a little better off. Let's deal with this one next. But I don't know that I have any units that are good for these corner ones. Gosh dang it. Other than Mulesys here. And I can't put this over here. Well, this is going to take a little bit. Of course, I guess I could have put this down and still attacked it that way, but... I'll do a little marginal
Keep you quiet.
radial damage to it that way. Oh, I can do this. Oh, heck yeah. That makes things much easier. I'm gonna kill it before Mulesys is available for redrop. No, right about the same time. But still faster than Mulesys could have done it, simply by the fact that I would have had to put her down and let her do her job first.
I wasn't supposed to sow the mountains when summer leaves the white dew. Seed the plains when
Flowing magma. Please.
The game is actively lagging right now, I think.
Pass on your last words. No. Yielding is not an option. Moving to designated location.
I come from the shadows.
Oh, but I can't put down his extra because I don't have any more deployment limit. Gosh dang it.
Let us sing.
Just who are you weaklings going to stop like that? Still sulking yourself in the past?
Oh, well, that helps a lot.
I see them. Yielding is not an option. Moving to
Deal with that one.
Okay, serious face.
Don't doubt your own judgment.
Don't go too. I am ready.
Enough.
I shall protect you.
Oh gosh, Dusk is gonna die. Gosh dang it.
Want a candy? Let animosity be gone with the blood.
Y'all have to go away. And because I need to break this.
This will keep you quiet. Need speed to succeed.
The guilty will be punished!
I'm with you.
Don't worry about me, Professor.
Yielding is not an option. I see them. I'll be right back. Moving to designated location.
Oh gosh, the lag.
Yielding is not an option.
Still mulling things, still soaking yourself in the past?
Would any of you like to be my paint?
Sow the mountains when summer leaves are white dew. Seed the plains when equinox paints russet
Come on.
hue.
And now just to deal with Amiya. I did it. First try once I knew what I was doing. Heck yeah. That's interesting. I thought I'd have to fight Teresa, but apparently not. And here we get the very iconic, now iconic anyway, image from this story. What has happened. Kal'tsit rushes back to Babel, but it is too late. Through the already crowned Amiya, Teresa elaborates on her ultimate ideal to Kal'tsit. It's called Goodbye, Goodbye. She quietly faces the other pair of eyes, looking at the emotions shifting within, until finally only a void remains. She knows then every memory has been wiped clean, the soul purified. Your memory is gone and your soul reborn. A truly terrible trick. But they underestimate your benevolence, your desire for victory. They underestimate us and what makes Terra so tenacious. Doctor, allow me to call you by this name for the last time. This is my little revenge on you. And also my final gift to you. Memory does not shape who you are. So with your original self, live again on this land. See the world, feel the various emotions life brings, meet the many people of Terra. Perhaps your journey will start in suffering, and you may never manage to escape the murky moon shadows of this land. But you will always get to see the sunrise. I trust you will find a new solution, one that is truly your own. An answer that sounds just like the murmur Kal'tsit and I once heard. A most moving answer. Perhaps that answer is finally found eventually. Perhaps soon. And that answer is what leads into the events of the spin-off/sequel game Arknights Endfield, coming out I think next year, which I intend to play. Life slips away. Her ears gradually pick up an elegy from afar. Lacara Maline did establish a connection with her after all. Goodness, that name. Teresa feels her own breath growing feebler, but she also feels unprecedentedly relieved. She tries her best to keep Amiya in her arms, protected. Amiya's heartbeat calms her own. This is getting a little too tragic, guys. I'm not in the mood for this tonight. We already read this, though. Should I keep reading, or would you rather not deal with the sadness? Maru said I'll deal with it later. That doesn't answer my question, though. Up to you. kind of feels unfair to skip this, even though I haven't seen the rest of this story yet. Lunar said I don't mind it. Alright, let's keep going. It's exhausting holding on to that crown. I should rest when I'm tired. Isn't that right, Amiya? I once imagined that perhaps one day we'll be able to let everyone on this vast land fall into peaceful slumber. It may take a long time to come, but maybe you could see it for me. Amiya, when you wake up, you'll have to keep going. I'm so tired. No, she's not here yet. She clings to her final strand of remaining strength. They're giving me flashbacks to when my dog died, man. She is waiting for someone she must see. Fortunately, the sound of her footsteps already draws near. And then finally, even though she no longer has the strength to keep her eyes open, she knows she is here. Calcit. Calcit. Teresa! Amiya. Doctor. I knew full well this possibility always existed. Why? I should have stayed behind. It's my... Teresa. We should have. Teresa confirmed dead. Monster, heed my command. Prepare for any follow-up attacks. The Doctor and Amiya, nothing must happen to them. Protect them at all costs. Monster. Calcit hears a voice? Calcit. Amiya opens her eyes, pink rhombuses faintly visible in her pupils. Are they? Oh, they are. It's really hard to see, though. It's right here. You guys see that? I couldn't see it unless I leaned forward to my screen. It almost looks like she's got a little digitization happening down here, too. Teresa's eyes remain shut tight, but Calcit knows it's her. Calcit, I've been waiting for you. Teresa, It's all right, Calcit. It's fine. Listen to me. I'm already dead. What you see now is my consciousness put into the crown. I'm borrowing the body of this girl to bid you farewell. Lunar said, yeah, I see it. Also, I was about to say her eyes kind of look like a camera in a way. Yeah, that's a good point. Calcit, tell me, did you raise Babel's banner high up in the sky over Cosdale? I sent it back to Cosdale and watched it ascend myself. Thank you. I came back too late. I knew there might be a possibility. Don't blame yourself for this, Calcit. You had your own mission to fulfill. And I managed to hold this long for you, and that's enough. Are we running out of time to say our goodbyes? I'm sorry, Calcit. I understand. Please don't blame yourself for this. We trusted the Doctor, and I hope you can continue on our path into the future. Calcit, there's no need for any further misgivings. I took a life, but I also saved it. So please take it to where it should be, if it can wake again. guide it, and it will in turn lead us to the end of our path. I have no doubt about that. I understand. However, we can no longer take the risk of venturing into the depths of Rhodes Island. I will entrust someone I know to send the doctor to Ursus. Chernobog will be safe. It is too dangerous to allow the doctor to stay on Rhodes Island. That's good. Kelsit, I'll leave the rest to Amia then. She will walk a difficult road. I will be with her. I read it as I will be here, and then I misread it. I will be with her and Babel as well. She is so young, but so strong. Kelsit, giving the crown to Babel. To her, I did not do this on a selfish whim. To break the cycle and deal with what is to come, the king cannot only be a king of the Sarkaz, nor can it only be a king of Terra. The role is no fetter, controller, or unparalleled power. The role is a key. The king is Civilite Eterna. But Kelsit, keep this a secret from Amia. She doesn't need to bear all of that now. She will understand once she embarks on that path. She needs to understand. Only by overcoming every obstacle can we find the doors that lead to this world. And you? I will be gone in the pursuit of my ideal. As for her, she will become the flame that burns all corruption to ashes. Kelsit, a new war is about to begin. Teresis, my kin. He will descend unto the cradle in Victoria that belongs to us, and Originium will cover that patch of land. She is leaving us. He will bring suffering to the other races on this land. While you will become the final struggle for her ideals, a last-ditch effort. He will make everyone else on Terra see the Sarkaz as enemies once more. Deathmongers. Do not attempt to abandon your efforts before her end is set. Prove to me that her path still holds the chance to win a future. Prevent that day from turning true before everything becomes irreversible. Prove to her the peace you strive for is still worth a response. Though I regret to say this, my compatriots, the call to repay this blood debt is already resonating throughout this great land. Some really bloody steps. Kazdil's hatred should not continue to spread. Her death has been determined. You have lost a Sarkaz king. I have lost my only kin. And I will not let these sacrifices be in vain. My people, whether you've come for peace or vengeance, I will hear your voices. Revenge, war, survival, future. You will see where the Sarkaz's true path lies. The blood with which you stain the steps of Victoria will eventually return to where it belongs. We must make this place a new beginning for us. I can still hear the Sarkaz voices even now, Kelsit. The closer I get to the myriad souls, the clearer their voices become. What I can glean from their shouts and cries is suffering will descend once more. All of Terra will surrender, starting from this very spot. The Sarkaz will rise again. Will ruin the land. We have to stop him, Kelsit. But that's not something Babel can do as it is now. You'll find a way. Besides, you'll never be alone. with the Babel we built together. Our companions will help you. Your Highness! Teresa! Your Highness! Your Highness! They wield a fierce determination. Your Highness! I'm back, Your Highness. You would always welcome me back here when I returned. But this time, you're not here. Can you still hear me? Why couldn't you wait a little longer? Dang it all. I'll make them pay. This I swear to you. Every single one. Even if Master Teresa's. He must face me. I have to find him. All traitors will suffer. Your Highness Teresa's. My only two. I couldn't. Clouds cover the setting sun, and Ascalon is shrouded in shadow. She has lost her light, her faith, forever. She struggled, she strived. Only death remains for the one born in the storm. They are the most remarkable of all. Oh shoot, it's Ace! I don't know if you guys are aware, this guy was one of the top-ranking operators of Rhodes Island at the beginning of the game and sacrificed himself in the opening plot. Holy crap, who was that? This character looks sick! They're probably dead by the events of the game, but kinda hope not. Pith is, I'm sure of that much. Scout says Logos. I'm like 99.9% sure Scout is dead. Yes. I don't know. We should... Let's retreat first. Let's return to Babel. Excuse me. Lunar said they look like some kind of undead elf. They kinda do. I was thinking more like a high-tech cyber elf, not to be confused with the cyber elves from Mega Man. That's not what I'm talking about. I mean generically what you would picture if you said the phrase cyber elf. They will never doubt our ideals, even for a second. Neshalem and Ducarael. It's over. Why, I feel... I too am baffled, King of the Nashawers. I thought I was long accustomed to a King of Sarkaz's demise. The ones left behind, you do not need to question their loyalty. It's W. No way! Who sent this freaking comm? Did the military commission intercept this? Are they screwing with us? I don't believe it. Shut the heck up! Scout? The land ship should be this way. Teresa, she couldn't have just died like that. Winter of 898. The King of Sarkaz dies. Yllis dies, and Khosdal falls into ruin. The explosion of the soul furnace sends dust flying all across Khosdal's territory for 3 whole days and nights. I wish I knew what the soul furnace did. Finally, it falls to the ground like black snowflakes. I wonder if the soul furnace is actually the source of originium or something. And the fact that it exploded is what sends originium across the landscape, causing the infection and the spread burying the bones of the invaders, along with the ruin once known as Kazdel. Kazdel is no more. But Kazdel has never been gone for good. That's what I heard from the King of Sarkaz. He said Kazdel has met with ruin more than 3,000 times, but it will always eventually be rebuilt anew. Is this a prior scene? Something that happened long ago, or is this kind of their spirits talking or something? Perhaps that was just a ploy by Elis to... okay, so... Elis was a previous Sarkaz king, I suppose, and we're seeing, like, a flashback scene. Perhaps that was just a ploy by Elis to deceive the people. He's dead, Teresis. But even if it were only a tale he spun while wasting away in the palace, I could, at the very least, sense a strand of longing in from his stories. A yearning for a stable life. What happens after victory? Now everyone will only begin wandering the land once more. Our people will praise us as heroes, but we can only return to ruins devoid of life. What can we even do now? Heroes. Once this war is over, that title will be meaningless. Indeed. Also, I seem to have picked up the myriad souls whispering in my ear from a while ago. Their voices are becoming even more distinct. I don't know where the myriad souls hope to lead me. What about you? I hear the same. I dismissed it as a delusion brought on by the euphoria of victory, but it seems to be more than that. The myriad souls beckon us. Then let's go to wherever they beckon. Elis, King of Sarkaz, rests here for eternity, underneath a massive mountain of corpses. In the far future, not a single soul will know there was once a king who died here. He was so mediocre, so ordinary. The Sarkaz do not remember the defeated. In this war that changed their fate, the people will only remember the names of 6 incomparably dazzling heroes. Here we are. I remember this place. It was here we gathered to swear our oaths and join the battle after Elis' chariot was destroyed. This is where we started. A clothes maker and a guard. Did you hear that, Teresis? The myriad souls speak from under our feet. Ah, there it is. Yes. Was he the guard and her the clothes maker? To think it was this small. The crown, with death as a witness, as well as the myriad of souls, the twins raise the crown in unison. The crown chooses the twins in turn. Atop the ruins, the myriad souls, whose existence remains uncertain, select 2 distinct hopes at a time. You should wear the crown, Teresa. Why? The King of Sarkaz is but an optimistic fantasy for the pitiful when history chooses to stay silent. Indeed, we will change the Sarkaz's fate, with or without relying on an external force. But in this age of despair, it will bring a glimmer of hope to our people. I'm not fit to be that hope-bringer. My blade will cut our path forward, and you will lead the way. I understand. The war has just ended. How long will we bear this crown? Until we find a home again. Until the Black Crown swallows us into its suffering. Until everyone under the same sky can fall into a peaceful slumber. Lead the way forward, you said. Do you still remember that adventure of ours? You held your sword and carried me. And you guided me through the bushes until we got home. Teresa, Allow me to crown you myself. Alright. Teresa's, I swear this vow to every Sarkaz. We will always be equal.
Your face just now, it seems the expression folds of a feather flock together is indeed true.
Foals? I thought it was foul. But oof! I only understood half of it, and that was still a powerful scene. There's your example, everyone, of just how deep the lore of this game can get. How long the cutscenes can go, but also how intense the writing is and how really well written it is. It's so long-winded, but it's so good. The Sarkaz wanders across the wilderness of consciousness and soul. It is the final moment of her existence. I think well, just because it's really late now. I'm probably going to actually skip this. Teresa sees everything in the doctor's memories and finally completes her farewell to that particular person. I assume that particular person is the old doctor, the one whose memories she erased. But I don't know. I do know there is a YouTuber named Frostbite that does a lot of Arknights content. He usually uploads a summary of these stories for people to read in case they don't have time for all the cutscenes. I intend to watch that whenever it comes out. But with as late as it is getting, and as hungry as I'm feeling now, I'm thinking I'm going to skip this cutscene. But I don't know that I'm ready for bed yet. Oddly enough, I'm feeling quite awake, and I don't have to be up early in the morning as far as I'm aware, so maybe I'll do some extra content just to keep the stream going and having fun. Then again, there's new stages. I almost forgot about these. So I guess we'll do these until I get too tired to keep going. Ooh! That's a cool map. Looks fun. Lunar said, "Why haven't you eaten yet?" Because I'm streaming. And it's a weird bad habit of mine. But the fact that I don't have to focus on story and as much chatter now means I can eat a little better. Alright, new team setup. Let's go back to Inez and... yeah, let's do Mulcease as the second one, because why not? We'll definitely want Ascalon in here. That map looks like it was made for her. Let's do Hoderer, and let's bring in the last of the mercenaries. W, because why not? Lunar said fair enough then.
A day of fine sun and gentle breeze. I hope everyone makes it home safe.
I'm going to bring Winar. I always forget that's a W-ish sound, not an L. Just in case Ascalon manages to go down somehow. And let's keep having fun with the setup I already had. Let's do Virtuosa and Passenger. Oh, wait a minute, I wasn't doing quick select. Whoops. Winar. Virtuosa.
Getting this crew together wasn't easy. You better make them count.
I think we're good. Alright. Bite a chicken.
The sound of the wind in the barrens. Far too familiar.
I'm listening. Better watch your step.
Okay, serious space.
I will sink your corpse into shadow. No one will find it.
No one can see me.
All right.
Hiya! Let animosity be gone with the flow.
I'll do this.
Breeze, timely rain. Now we sow the grain.
I know what.
I guess I have to take her out now. Boop. You go here.
No one knows my name. You stepped into my domain.
Oh shoot! How did Shu go down so fast? Now I should bring out Hodor. And let's do this just so he's not blocking huge swaths of people. Oh gosh.
Don't doubt your own judgment. Enough.
I'm gonna have to do this,
Time to end this.
which I very much did not expect.
Want a candy? Take like water. An improv from us.
Solidify.
Oh man, with this many people in her range, using her skill here, if I can load it fast enough, might be kind of nuts.
Solidify.
Who knows? I might sneak off. Suffering will come to rest.
Solidify.
Easy peasy. I forgot the chains could probably have made a ring.
Be sure to rest up now.
That's probably what they wanted me to do, is put Ascalon in the middle and then make a ring of chains. What's the challenge mode? More Sarkaz Blade Masters will appear. Well, heck. Swap out Inez for Saga again.
I need only do as the manual said, yes?
Easy peasy.
Oh wait, but I was gonna put my other shield there. Oh well.
Hiya! Take like water.
I got this. Focus.
And this. And this. And this. do this one.
I might sneak off somewhere.
What would you like to feel your own self to your heart's content?
What's this gonna do to them all? Wow, they went down real fast. Now I will do this.
Step right up. Plenty of surprises for everyone.
If you're really, I'll plant you into the soil to grow anew.
I should have brought more ranged units. Oh well. Sometimes I've been asked why I still use Minar. Let's see if I can get a chance to use a skill before everybody's dead.
Solidify.
Looks like it's just these things I gotta worry about now. I'm sure he'll make very short work of them, though. Let's wait a couple seconds so we can build up some extra damage. Boop. Oh yeah, he's got this.
Mission accomplished. Seeds are now in the field. Another season full of hope.
Even at Minar's worst, his attack rate and damage level is high enough that he can still commit death by 1,000 cuts. Wow, that's a very interesting field. Not a lot of places to put down my units in range of my exit, though. Definitely gonna want Shu here, probably. And then probably Minar behind her. Luna said, dang, he's giving everyone paper cuts, the cruelest of punishments. I mean, they're paper cuts of sheer light energy coming from a sword. And they're only paper cuts to creatures that are way bigger than he is. And they are still some severe paper cuts, more like razor blade cuts. Regular people, on the other hand, are probably getting bisected by this guy. Just for fun, I'll bring Inez back out again. Actually, let's use Inez's skill too, as well.
Whatever. I'm just wondering what crap she's up to this time.
I'm gonna take another bite.
Let's see. Which insect is falling into my trap? I'm listening.
Easy peasy.
I didn't even realize the enemy can't pass through here. There's too many lines in this art style, and it looks awesome, but it makes it hard to tell when it's all shrunk down into the map view what's a pathway and what's not.
I know what to do. Nothing can mask the scent of despair.
This is gonna be a bit wild, methinks. I didn't even realize that was a staircase there.
Let animosity be gone at the flow.
word I've not heard in a long,
So Inez can
long
attack
time.
around Shu now. Also, Lunar said, that is fair that the sharpest blade in the world is none other than water. Which is funny that you say that because of... I think there's at least two examples of Japanese media out there that would argue wind is the sharpest blade in the world.
If your really branch and bone bear weeds, mounds and ruins bloom.
Better watch your step.
Shu is dealing so much more damage than Inez.
But I know what to do. Don't order me around.
Which is really strange when you consider that Inez has higher attack power.
If you're really incapable of settling this, then let me handle it.
I got this.
I'll do this.
Focus elsewhere.
An improv trauma with animosity begun at the blow.
And I'm going to put her here.
Who knows?
Because she has such a huge reach. Then again, I probably should have put her here, facing left. Oh well.
I know what to do. Nothing can mask the scent of despair. I know what to do. Don't order me around.
Roger that. You've got until 3 to surrender. 3!
No one knows my name. They only remember you stepped into my domain.
Don't. I will sink your corpse into shadow. No one will find it.
I think it's about time we replace Munar.
Do I need to repeat myself on that?
If you're really branch and bone,
Liberty and sunlight all around us.
Last few units on the field. Alright. Do your job, Munar. Kick butt. Heck yeah.
Did you see that guy's face just now? The total despair when he realized he was gonna get blown to bits no matter what he did. Wasn't that hilarious?
Lunar said, you know, that is also pretty true, actually. Both water and wind can bring some pretty devastating effects under certain conditions, and it's really cool, too. I'm kind of curious now on the tests that have been performed to test wind's sharpness, because I know when water's been super pressurized, it literally can make clean cuts through things. Yeah, I know about, pressurized water blades. That was actually a weapon used by one of the Metal Gear designs in the Metal Gear franchise, which I have never played any Metal Gear game. I really should someday. I really want to play Snake Eater. I just haven't gotten around to it. But yeah, I know one of those has the big raptor-looking one has a water blade in its mouth. It's the one that you can see in the background of the Metal Gear stage in Smash Bros. I think it's Metal Gear Ray is what it was called. But yeah, there's also a lot of industrial equipment out there that uses pressurized water to cut things. And I think the logic behind that is that the water will also cool the thing it's cutting, so that the heat doesn't become a problem. Lunar said nanomachines, son. That's Revengeance, if I recall. Not Snake Eater, but yes, that is another Metal Gear reference. And a very good one. It's funny that the game and the concept of that character were supposed to be like against supernationalism or something like that, but they accidentally made the Senator Armstrong, whatever his name is, a little too awesome, and so people were like, heck yeah, Senator Armstrong, and the devs were like, wait, no, you're not supposed to like him. That's interesting. 2 exits, but one of them is behind the other one on the pathway. So theoretically, if I can stop the enemy from getting through here, I've got both exits blocked. I see an Ifrit lane here and here. So let's change up the squad. Mulesy is such a good unit, man. It's kind of insane how good of a unit she is. Shu, because Shu is amazing. Lunar said, yeah, the advantages and advancements of stuff is really cool, especially since, again, we're cutting stuff with water. Also, yes, you know it's great when the bad guy makes sense in a way, though Armstrong was a great character. There's also another example of water being used to cut things. Avatar, The Last Airbender. Katara uses, I think, her own sweat as a weapon to start cutting the bars of her cell in a later scene of the show. Because Katara is a waterbender. A very, very good and very cool waterbender. Why did I allow Corosium to be higher in level than Ifrit? Though it seems Ifrit's stats are all around better anyway, except for her HP, which isn't much lower than his. Lunar said, yes, she did do that. Avatar The Last Airbender is such a great show. I want to rewatch it one of these days. I want to watch it with someone one of these days who has never seen it but would totally get hyped about it. I love watching people react to things that I already know I like. I am the kind of guy that watches reaction content. However, I specifically watch people that actually react to the content. Is there a good spot for Ascalon in here? Okay, yeah, right here could work. Who to bring out? Oh, what the heck just happened? Guess let's bring Hodor and W again.
How about a slice of lava cake before we head out? It was
Lunar said, well, yeah, it's lame when they say, dang, that's crazy, and don't really add anything to what they're reacting to. One thing that does tend to bug me sometimes is when they monologue for a straight 20 minutes before getting into the video, or when they monologue for 20 minutes in the middle of the video, but sometimes I still prefer it over them just getting to the video.
Easy peasy.
picked out your bait yet? Don't? Nothing can mask the scent of despair.
Want a candy? Now's not the time for the lows.
She goes here.
A word
He goes here.
Order acknowledged. Don't doubt your own judgment.
I wasn't supposed. I plant you into the soil to grow.
Minar goes
anew.
here.
I know what I would sink your course into shadow. No one will find it.
Okay, boop. Oh shoot. I didn't even realize that was there. Yeah, boop.
Just like your simulation.
I know what I would sink your course into shadow. No one will find it.
Look at those points go up.
I got this.
Lunar
Focus
said, that's
elsewhere.
also pretty fair, because I can agree with that, but it's better to add something than to just give a super generic answer. But sometimes I feel like reaction content can be a bit lazy sometimes. I personally like watching someone who's passionate when it comes to it, you know? Oh yeah, my favorite groups... I think my favorite reaction content comes from Alicia X Death and Renegades Media Group. There's a few others I've seen, though. I do like watching meme compilations as well. Narrator is another good one for reaction content.
I know what to do. Don't order me around.
Pull her out.
Want a candy?
Let's do this.
Nice, nice. I'll take a power.
Sow the mountains when summer leaves the white dew. Seed the plains when equinox paints russet hue.
Understood. Who's gonna hit the jackpot today?
Just that one guy left. Alright. Lunar said, I've seen Renegades, actually. I think they do pretty well. Yeah, they tend to ramble on sometimes, like a ton. Even beyond Alicia's level. Alicia rambles as well. But at least their rambling is really thoughtful. Then there's Narrator, who doesn't usually ramble unless he's like telling some actually pretty good jokes. 3 exits, 3 pathways. Oh boy. This gon' be painful. Oh, but wait, I can put a block down here. Which means I only have to block these 2 paths on the sides. And that's much more doable. Ah, but I'm out of stuff. Excuse me. Luna said, I agree. I've seen Narrator as well, which I like his content, but I don't watch him too much.
Don't keep me too long. Okay.
Narrator's got a great voice, too. He picked a good name for himself. Oh wait, I need a second guardian here.
I am within my rights to oversee and bring up my own opinion on your command.
Alright, let's see if this craziness works out. Taking another bite.
Let's get this over with.
War never changes.
Picked out your bait yet?
Okay, I see what needs to happen.
Don't keep me waiting. Better watch your step.
Lunar said yes, he made branding for himself by literally narrating what's happening. But yeah, I think he's got a great voice too. I stumbled on him when I was watching Eddie VR one day. I don't know that I've heard of Eddie VR.
Easy peasy.
This battlefield would do well with a splash of ink.
I know what to sink your corpse into shadow.
I wonder if I can beat everything.
Don't keep me waiting.
Roar. Copy the infinite with the tangible.
With just this block right here.
Let animosity be gone with the flow.
Let's do this. Boop.
Flesh and bone bear weeds. Mounds and ruins bloom fields.
I got this. Focus elsewhere. This will be over soon. Right behind you.
I'm fairly certain that Sari is not going to survive, but we'll see. This is going really well so far.
Just who are you weaklings going to stop like that?
Heck yeah. That worked beautifully. That was awesome.
All must return to the existing order. None may disobey the rules.
What's challenge mode do? Bounty Hunter Grand Knights have greatly increased attack and HP. I knew it was the runners. Let's see if that strat works again. Lunar said, I found Eddie VR while watching Hello Puppet, if you've seen or played that VR game. I think I've heard of it. I haven't done anything related to it, though. I've just heard of it.
Relax, Volcano. We're just here to collect a few precious samples. Please don't get mad.
I will sink your corpse into shadow. No one will find it.
I beg you, coalesce! Would any of you like to be my paint?
I know what to do. Don't order me around.
Spring breeze, timely rain. Now we sow the grain.
Oof.
Don't go too. The setting of the sun. The brush draws up the peaks.
I'm listening.
Want a candy? Tastes like water.
Okay, might need to restart this one. Lunar said, "Hello, Puppet is a horror VR game. You and a puppet get linked together, and you both are trying to escape the old theater you're trapped in." Ah, okay. I don't think I've heard of that one then.
Slipped on a stroke.
Hello, Puppet.
Start over.
Who here forgot that line from Pirates of the Caribbean? And who here also does not remember that man's name? I'll tell you what, I don't remember that man's name. Okay, Nightingale. Let's replace Nightingale with Myrtle.
There's a mission? I wanna go!
And W with Saga. Whoops, I clicked out of the window. Quadruple the DP generation so I can put down all my units stupid fast. Lunar said, "I could send you a link if you'd like, and honestly I can't remember where that line came from, but was it Captain Barbossa? It's been so long since I've seen Pirates."
All operators must
No,
maintain
it
strict
is,
discipline.
do you remember the guy with the wooden eye, and then he's always got that bearded friend of his? It was the beardy guy that says, "Hello, Poppet." I think one of them was named Fratelli. I could be wrong, though. I'm probably getting that mixed up with something else. Or no, wait, I think I'm getting names mixed up. I think Fratelli is the name of the family from the Goonies. I think one of those two guys was Scapelli? Now I gotta look this up. Lunar says, "I don't know, to be honest, and maybe I would have to look it up." Well, that's what I'm doing, looking it up. It's Pintel and Ragetti. Pintel is the bearded guy, Ragetti is the fake eye guy. You ever notice that despite their incompetence, they managed to make it through all of the Pirates films? So yeah, Pintel and Ragetti.
I'm listening.
Relax, Volcano. We're just here to collect a few precious samples. Please don't get mad.
Don't you can't hide your fear.
doctor? Whew, I have to get serious now. Want a candy? Now's not the time for hellos.
I know what to do. Don't order me around.
War. A word I've not heard in a long...
No one can see me.
Okay, now build up resources. Hope I can do it fast enough. Keep these things here to
We're counting on you
help
again
guard
today,
against
little apple.
rushy boys.
This battlefield would do well.
Clear skies for teaming.
Right behind you.
Want a candy?
Okay, now do this. And now Saria.
Whew, we're counting on you again today, little apple. Don't go too far.
This will be over soon.
Alright. Got a good setup going now, I think. And I will do this. Take these two out. He goes here. And this is my last resort setup.
Better leave the fine brush at home.
Lunar said, that is very true. They were very dumb. I do remember they were a part of Captain Barbossa's crew. I think they wore a dress at some point. Yeah, that's true, they did. They wore dresses to disguise themselves as innocents out on a boat to be lured into the shore. Did I just say shore? But yeah, they wanted the folks on the land to bring them to shore so that they could invade or something like that. Or maybe it was the other way. They wanted to lure people out to sea so they could pounce on them there.
Yielding
I don't know.
Option.
Don't go too far. Copy the infinite with the tangible. Bring the intangible to life.
I've planted you into the soil to grow anew.
No one knows what you've stepped into my domain.
Heck yeah, this is beautiful. Gosh, Dusk is underrated.
This will be over soon.
Mission accomplished.
さすがドクターでござる。世相だけでは何人か撃ち漏らしたやもしれないな。
Whoa. That's very different. Oh boy. Gonna need a lot of ranged activity on this one. It's a good thing I have Mule Cease for DP regen. Let's see. Mule Cease. Myrtle. Hayek, who I almost never use because her utility's not great, but she might come in handy here. We'll see. Mostoma, definitely. Dusk, definitely. Efiala, definitely. Boop. 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 Let's also grab Virtuosa and Gnosis. Is Typhon even a good call here? She might be. It's 6 squares across, so there's no real dead center place to be. Lunar said, yeah, they did, though honestly Pirates of the Caribbean was a really good series. Been wanting to rewatch that one for a while, too. I plan to try to get my stepdad to watch it with me. He's never seen it. That's a good idea. Always fun to watch something with someone who's never seen it. I got a message. I don't know from whom. Or where. Oh, no, wait, here it is. Okay. This is probably gonna go terribly, but let's try it. No, you know what? I definitely need somebody that I can drop down super fast.
Order confirmed.
Not even that
Crystal
one. Let's
clear.
do skill 3.
Order confirmed. Crystal clear.
Yeah, I think we'll go with that.
Reap not what's sown by malice.
Okay, serious face.
Good scenery here, Doctor. Whew, gather around me, guys. Now's not the time for hellos. Would any of you like to be my paint?
Such ruthlessness. I said I don't like getting my feathers wet.
Whew, I have to get serious now.
A fine choice.
Better leave the fine brush at home. With the setting of the sun, the brush draws up the peaks.
Spring breeze, timely rain. Now we sow the grain.
Oh, wishes, I beg you, coalesce!
No one can see me.
You coalesce! Whew, almost dozed off.
I plant you into the soil to grow anew.
Bad luck. You ran into me.
My.
Oh, your arms aren't working. Don't go too far. The setting of the sun. The brush draws out the peaks.
I just realized I was muted that whole gosh dang time. Gosh dang it. I'm sorry, guys.
少しは打ち漏らすかと思ったけど、うまくいったみたいだね。
What I was mainly saying was that, I don't understand why Dusk is so underrated. A lot of people say she's like the worst 6-star caster, the worst Sui sibling, etc., etc. I get a lot more out of Dusk than I do out of Neon. Dusk has quickly become one of my favorite 6-stars in the game, and I already really liked her design. And right there, she almost handled that whole mission single-handedly once she was on the field. I was also surprised because I thought whole Hayek's third skill pushed enemies back, but in this case it kind of looked like it was just stunning them briefly, picking them up. I thought it picked them up and pushed them back, but in this case it just picks them up. Well, this looks pretty straightforward. I guess we could put Ifrit and Corosium up here. Or down here in the corners, we could do that too. But wait, what would be the point of that? Because the enemies would have to go off to the sides. I'm guessing enemies are going to spawn on these sides at the very beginning. Hold on a minute. This music's beautiful, by the way. Can we just give a little shout out to that? Okay, Ifrit. Serum. Gotta have our favorite shields here. Gotta have our favorite guards here. Dusk and Mastema again, why not? Texas and Ascalon.
Okay.
I don't remember if I said it, but I was certainly thinking it earlier. I called this episode Seeing Red, and while that's a great name, maybe I should have called it The Great Tragedy instead.
Good.
Or
I
The Death of a
suppose
King
you've already
or
got a
something.
plan.
What do y'all think?
How about another barbecue?
Okay, serious face.
Hiya! Let animosity be gone.
Okay, put down our
A word I've
healing
not
defenders. Ah, that's why that's there. Oh yeah, I can't even place units up there. I'm a dunce.
This will be over soon.
Lunar said, "Great tragedy" is a pretty good name. A lot of tragic stuff has been happening this episode. I called it Seeing Red because there's a lot of red in this episode as well. There's red all over the new characters, there's red all over the battlefield, red blood, red anger. But yeah, the great tragedy defines the most impactful thing about this story because it's the big secret. It's the big event that kicked off everything that happens in this game. Or one of the big events anyway. The oldest event for sure. Not counting the Doctor's origin.
Hiya! Now's not the time for hellos. Would any of you like to be my paint?
How soon do you want them gone?
Order acknowledged.
This will be over soon.
Hiya!
I'll do this.
Eyes blind by hatred.
Lunar said, "Dark begins that paint worlds in red." What? That sounds really profound, but I don't think I've ever heard that before.
Still mulling things over, Dr. Perfectionist?
Just who are you weaklings going to stop like that?
If you're really incapable of branch and bone bear weeds, mounds and ruins bloom fields.
Still mulling things emotionless, meaningless here.
Yielding is not an option.
Copy the infinite with the tangible. Bring the intangible to life.
Just who are you weaklings going to stop like that?
I got this. Focus elsewhere.
Just who are you weaklings going to stop like that?
I see them.
Deal with you two.
I'll be right back. Follow me into the shadows. They only remember
Oh, I forgot
my
her
blade.
range doesn't reach behind. Bummer.
I wasn't
Oh gosh, dang it.
flesh and bone bear weeds, mounds and ruins
Wait, who
bloom
just died?
fields.
Oh, Texas.
How soon do you want them gone?
Eyes blind by hatred.
I think so.
Mission accomplished.
さすがドクターでござる。世相だけでは何人か撃ち漏らしたやもしれないな。
Is EX8 going to be right in the middle? I wonder. Who are we dealing with in this mission? There's a lot of back and forth happening in the enemy pathways here. How interesting. This right here looks tailor-made for one big lane attack. But who? Lunar said, "I was mainly just making a title out of what you said. It was a pretty dark beginning to the story, and now there's red painted everywhere. Pretty good story so far, though." Maybe I'll keep the same setup. probably could. Couple Ifrit lanes right here. Let's go for it. Let's see how this goes. I'm getting quite tired, so I'm probably going to stop the stream once I'm done with the EX missions.
Let's get this over with.
Okay, serious face. Annoying people, annoying business. Let's deal with them ASAP.
Setsu! Kenzan! Setsu ni makono no kiristem!
Want a candy? Oh, wishes. I beg you, collect.
You should do this.
Setsu ni makono no kiristem!
And this.
What the world?
Burn!
If you're really I plant you into the soil to grow anew.
I got this. Focus elsewhere.
Shriek all you want. Nobody cares.
Timed just like your simulation.
Now's not the time for hellos.
Does it hurt? I bet it does!
They only remember right behind you.
Does it hurt? I bet it does!
How soon do you want them gone?
Same battlefield, different day.
Oh, wishes.
So the mountains when summer leaves the white dew.
Wow, these two are just going nuts at each other.
Russet hue.
Ends at a stalemate.
This would be
Oh shoot, he's stuck.
Emotion is meaningless here.
I'll be troubling you to make these test targets fall in line a little with our work, Doctor.
Get in the line of death!
I'd like to ensure you all persevere until I can gather enough data.
Now's not the time for hellos.
No one knows what following me into the shadows.
Does it hurt? I bet it does!
If you're really I plant you into the soil to grow anew.
Enough. Time to end this.
How did she die? What the heck?
This
What?
will be over soon.
Annoying people, annoying
Did they suffer
business.
burn damage from something?
Deal with them ASAP.
Still mulling things over, Dr.
Want a candy? Now's not the time for hellos.
Get in the line of death!
I don't have any healers except Saria. Shoot.
Setsu! Kenzan!
This battlefield would do well.
Still soaking yourself in the past?
You can order. Can I make sure none of you will surrender just yet?
Setsu ni makono shoujo!
Very, very not good what's happening here.
Shriek all you want. Nobody cares.
You need to stop, sir.
I'll be right back.
No one knows what right behind you.
Need speed to succeed. This will be over soon.
War. A word I've not heard and
And he's now the last one. Kill him nice and quick.
Mission accomplished.
Cool.
Your face just now, it seems the expression folds of a feather flock together is indeed true.
There it is, BBEX8. Goodbye my enemy, goodbye my kin. Oof. What a strange field, and I bet we're dealing with Amiya again as well. She's probably gonna be back here somewhere. guess stick with this build? I don't know. Looked like a very awkward map. Very much not what I can easily plan around.
Good. I suppose you've already got a plan.
Oh, no Amiya, it seems. Alright.
Yo! How about another barbecue?
Okay, serious face.
There's a couple different pathways here.
War. A word I've not heard in a long, long...
Like water.
Forward. How soon
We'll do
you
this.
want
Just who are you, weakling?
I plant you into the...
You want Miles still soaking yourself in the past?
This battlefield would do
Greatly
just
appreciate it if you guys would stop.
Stop like that.
I see them. I'll be right back.
I keep forgetting to change your skill to S1. But not S1, S2. Those guys are gonna go straight for that exit. Yep, okay. That's really weird that they would have that way back there. That's really gonna mess with me.
To lead them off. We'll go this way.
Usually when the enemy has a straight shot like that, they've got roadblocks. I do have roadblocks. Am I stupid? Did I not notice I had roadblocks? No, not that. Okay, roadblocks need to go here, here, and here. So the enemy is forced to come this way. And then I can use this here as an Ifrit, as a small Ifrit lane. And block them all up in this little mosh pit right here. Actually, I could use both of these as Ifrit lanes, possibly. Therein be my plan. I do have roadblocks. I'm a total dunce. 12? I have 12 roadblocks? Why do I have 12 roadblocks? Are those big dudes capable of crushing roadblocks? What am I supposed to do with 12 roadblocks? Five. Block that. Block that.
Easy peasy.
Block that. Wait a minute, I thought I just blocked that. Go there. Can't block all routes. I'm not blocking all routes. They can go this way. I swear I'm allowed to block one exit if there's two exits. Can I do this? I can do that. That's really strange.
Hold my hand tight and your breath with it. What comes next might be a little disorienting. but press on.
Embers will hide our footsteps.
Okay, let's try this again.
Don't leave bloodstains. They're hard to clean.
Easy peasy.
Do this. And then this. I cannot.
Hiya. Now's not the time for hellos.
Oh, I can't do that either. Or whatever the case, I have to force people to come this way.
Now we sow the grain.
Excuse me. I'm just gonna hope for now that the guys who spawn here are going to try and get to this exit instead of that one. The game loves to fake you out like that sometimes.
Sow the mountains when summer leaves a white dew. Seed the plains when equinox paints russet hue.
Same battlefield, different day.
Now's not the time for hellos.
Seize the moment. Enough. Time to end this.
Hellfire, locked and loaded. Drink all you want. Nobody cares.
Emotion is meaningless here.
How did you get over there?
I'll be right back. Moving to designated location.
I should have swapped these two.
Just who are you weaklings going to stop like that?
The stressful test phase is now beginning.
Oh, wishes. I beg you, coalesce.
Just who are you weaklings?
Emotion is meaningless here.
I'd like to ensure you all persevere until I can gather enough data.
Meet your death.
I'll plant you into the soil to grow anew.
Does it hurt?
I bet it does.
That dude's going nuts.
Keep screaming.
Kick like water.
Don't doubt your own judgment. Eyes blind by hatred.
Solidify.
This map is crazy.
I'll plant you into the soil to
Coder
grow
is dying. I cannot let that happen.
Knows what lies behind you.
Still mulling things over, Dr. Perfectionist?
This will be over soon.
No one knows my name.
Hiya. Oh, wishes. I beg you, coalesce.
Okay. Plan worked. Not quite in the way I expected,
A
but it
battle
worked.
without an explosion or cheering makes me feel a little uneasy. Let's head back. A drink?
Maybe next time.
Lunar said, well, I'm a head off, man. I've got work today, so you have a great day. Great rest of your night. Make sure to finish your food, by the way. Be a shame if it went bad. Oh, yeah, of course. Anything I don't finish is going in the fridge. Let's take these. I forgot those were there. I guess all 5 of these. That's a lot of those. I forgot I need to get this stuff still. And what does challenge mode for this do? Roadblock DP cost greatly increased. That's it? Well, shoot, let's see if I can beat this on challenge mode. I think I might keep this setup. But change you to that one.
Order confirmed. Crystal clear.
Alright, last mission of the night, methinks. Let's see if I can beat challenge mode EX8. Hey there, Maru. You were here earlier. Why are you saying hi now? Did you just come back after leaving for a little while? And I just forgot or didn't notice?
Annoying people, annoying business.
You thought I was done streaming? Not quite. I was going to, but I decided to do one more. But why? That doesn't explain why you said hi. Oh wow, those do cost a lot more though. Come on. Come on. No.
Easy peasy.
Gosh dang it. Okay. Raising the cost from I thought the cost would go from 5 to 10 or something, not all the way up to 15. I think I can still do this though. Let's take out Mostama. Bring in Inez, actually.
Getting this crew together wasn't easy. You better make them count.
The way seems kind of rough. Careful.
I'm certain I can do this without needing a guide of some kind.
War never changes.
Come on, Inez, hurry up. Oh, but they're invisible. Gosh dang it. 15. Or do this. Of course, Inez's skill runs out almost immediately. Oh gosh.
Let's not feel down, Doctor.
Wait, I thought
You
Inez
will
could
find a
reveal
solution
invisible
to break
enemies.
this deadlock. After
The
all,
heck?
you'd like the reports we'll be writing to be worth more than scrap paper, wouldn't you?
Capable of evading physical attacks, loses physical dodge against a stabilizer chain. Invisible. Next attack made after breaking invisibility will deal increased damage. Has arts and physical dodge. Let's try it again, but move Inez closer.
Reap not what's sown by malice.
I'm in a good mood today. I'll give you this one I've titled Bones on the Sand.
Does she not reveal she's not high enough level to reveal invisibility? That's what's going on.
I know what better reach your step.
Yeah, I made a huge error in judgment.
You saw nothing.
Maru said, I think because she's only E1. Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Fortune and misfortune are two
It's
sides
definitely
of the
because
same
of that.
coin. What you have sown is not necessarily wicked, so why lose heart?
Which makes it a crying shame. I forgot to collect all of these. Now let's buy all the furniture. And now for the next best thing. As much money as I can get. 510,000?
With a foot in the darkness, the light becomes clearer. You want to see?
I don't have
No.
anything she needs,
You don't belong
even
there.
after I get her to level 80. It's going to take a lot of resources to build all that up. Yeah, new talent, enemies lose invisibility. That would really help. Do I have an insta boost? I know that's not this menu.
I don't need too much room here, but this place could use some decoration.
With a foot in the darkness, the light becomes clearer.
I do not
You
have an
wanna
insta
see?
boost.
No.
Darn
you
it.
don't belong there.
Oh well. I can at least boost her level.
Are you sure I need to watch these? Back in Kasdel, you used to lead my people.
Do I have what I need? I do not. I need 3 more. Can I trade for them? Wait a minute. And I need 1 more of this. Can I cram it?
Huoneeni on linnani.
Not that one. Workshop. Oh, I can totally cram it. He works on elite materials, not chips. Darn. Let's go with Bee Hunter.
These rooms, they look better than any I had before.
Products received.
Oh yeah, I need 1 more of those. I bet I can get that easy peasy though.
With a foot in the darkness, the light becomes clearer.
This event has one, doesn't
You
it?
want to see? No. You don't belong there.
It does not. Okay, I'm not being a fool by going to the main shop for this. I'll take that.
Huoneeni on linnani.
Okay, and now we've got those. Back to precious metals for you. And now what else do I need? Can I pull it off? Do I have the resources? Do I have the money?
With a foot in the darkness, the light becomes clearer. You want to see? No. You don't belong there.
I currently have the money for that, anyway. Can I build 4 of these? I don't think I can. I can. I can build a lot more than 4, in fact. Let's get Stainless in here, because why not? He works for this.
Products received.
Huh. And I got 1 of these as a byproduct. There's a little blessing for us. So I need 3 more. And I can totally make 3 more of those, too. Let's see, elite materials? Oh, any material. Okay, let's do that.
Products received.
Okay, Inez, Elite 2.
For us mercs, life is war and war is life. The only escape is death. Our struggle will never end as long as we live.
What is skill 3? First deployment costs 0 DP, places a shadow sentry on the field, and immediately refreshes redeployment time. After deployment, plus 120% of attack immediately retrieves the shadow sentry and deals 140% of attack as physical damage to up to 5 enemies it passes through. While active, gains 1 DP for each attack on an enemy. Let's go with skill 2 for this one. Okay. How much more leveling can I put into her, actually? $58. Let's just go to 50. I think. Maybe I should hold off. Her attack's not great, but it's not as much about her attack as it is about her ability to generate DP for me. Whoops, wrong one. Okay. Inez, skill 2, with the ability to reveal invisible enemies.
Getting this crew together wasn't easy.
Let's see if this works. I'll be really disappointed if it doesn't.
Good. I suppose you've already got a plan.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I'm with engaging. Go.
Don't better watch your step.
Force you to come this way.
Okay, serious face.
Father, you ran into me.
Nothing can mask the scent of despair.
Spring breeze, tiny hit, like water.
You go here.
This will be over soon.
Oh, there goes Inez. Maru said Inez barely doing damage, but it wasn't about the damage, it was about the DP. I needed to be able to generate enough DP right at the beginning to put down those boxes. Now that the boxes are down, I can focus more on dropping units onto the field.
Just who are you weaklings going to stop like that?
I plant you into the
Although
soil
that
to
is
grow
very
anew.
not good. Gosh dang it.
I got my mirages to lead them off.
I got the
We'll go this
beginning
way.
part, now I need to get the rest of it. I'm certain that I can do this. I didn't use Dusk much, so let's bring in one more DP generator. Tried and true Myrtle Girl.
There's a mission? I wanna go!
Do you think Myrtle plays a hurdy-gurdy?
No need to make a scene.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Picked out your bait yet?
I'll be troubling you to make these test targets fall in line a little with our work, Doctor.
I know what. I will sink your corpse into shadow.
15.
No one will find it.
That goes there. That goes there. 9. You go here. You go here. Okay. You go here.
I know what you can't hide your fear.
You here. Boom. 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 Drop you. Drop you.
Focus. Solidify.
If you're really, I plant you into the soil to grow anew.
I forgot to pull Inez out.
Right behind you.
Take you out. Put you down.
You can go do something else.
Gather around me, guys!
Maybe I should have done it how I had it with him in front, but oh well. Next, you.
Solidify.
You want my opinion? Emotion is meaningless here.
Let animosity be gone with the flow.
Does it hurt?
I bet it does!
He goes here.
Just like your simulation.
Who just died? She did. Shoot.
Whew. We're counting on you again today, little apple.
Let's see if this helps a little bit. Why did she go down? Gosh dang it.
Moving to designated location.
Order acknowledged.
This will be over soon.
Come on.
Seize the moment. Sense deprived by Ember.
Okay, he went down just barely.
Yielding is not an option. Got a problem that needs solving?
We're counting on you again today, little apple.
This is not good. I was really relying on Ifrit being here.
If you're really clear skies for tuning, gray clouds for polluting.
You can order me, but of course.
Why is he being activated?
Solidify.
Ah, one got back there.
They only remember my blade. They need me.
I have to get serious now.
I'll pull her out. Drop it for 10.
The world burn! Solidify.
How soon do you want them gone?
Who just died? Mulesey's died. Gosh dang it. This is really hard. I'm not even quite halfway through yet.
Yielding is not an option.
Oh my gosh, recharge faster. I'm gonna make them go farther. Oh, dang it. Of course that won't work.
Keep screaming!
Still mulling things over, Dr. Perfectionist?
I'll do this.
Keep screaming!
I wasn't supposed to sow the mountains when summer leaves the white dew. Seed the plains when equinox paints russet.
Okay, this
hue.
chain right here is really helping. Now they have to walk farther to get over here. Hopefully that will help pace things a little bit.
Shriek all you want! Nobody can...
Sense deprived by Ember.
Does it hurt? I bet it does!
I don't have any more ranged units, so I'll do that
They
instead.
only remember my blade.
Keep
Meet me. Meet your death.
Want a candy? Now's not the time for hellos.
Does it hurt? I bet it does!
Why did he get stunned?
Still mulling things, the conviction will throw you off pace.
Do not like what's happening here. I'm very close.
Need speed to succeed.
Okay, just these last
Just
3.
who are you weaklings going to stop like that?
If you're really sow the mountains when summer leaves the white dew. Seed the plains when equinox paints russet hue.
Distraction? Heck yeah. I did it! That was really tricky. But I did it!
This has thrown a
That was a
slight
good challenge, I
wrench in
like that.
things. After all, you've obtained combat results
It was
beyond
painful that I
expectations,
couldn't
and made
block
it
entirely block
marginally
off
more
one of
difficult
the
for my
exits.
assessment of weapon performance limits to be universal
But
and
alright,
objective.
I beat EX1 and
increase the
EX8 on
quantity of
challenge mode. All
test
that's left to do
samples
is
to
all the
ensure
ones in between, and
accuracy.
I can do that on my own time.
Was that in your plans
If I remember.
too?
And then there's these ones that don't even unlock until 4 or 5 days from now. Coffee candy? And it's called Hardships? Okay. I mean, sure. When's the last time you went to your favorite sit-down restaurant with the fancy food and delicious wines and you'd said... You called it the salty spittoon. Oh hey, look at this. The King's Call to Arms. Hey, new blood. Look for that jaw running HR and do what she tells you. That'll prove you're worthy of clearing selection. So what are these things? I don't remember. Raw sugar lumps. We're just trading in just a ton of sugar for these resources. Well, okay, it is now almost 4 in the morning.
With a foot in the darkness,
I really
the
should
light
get going,
becomes
or I'm
clearer.
not going to be out of bed before noon.
You want to see? No.
That was a great
You don't
stream, though.
belong
And a
there.
great time, great challenges, great story. Everything's awesome. So, thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. You may find my YouTube and Discord in my Twitch profile if you would like to see previous content or keep in touch. If you're watching this on YouTube, you may find my Twitch at the Winter Prince 52. Maru said, "Alright, see ya, I won't randomly leave without warning again." Fair enough. Yeah, I have an outro now, so you know when I'm ending because I'm doing the outro. But yeah, thanks again everyone. Have a good night.